Good morning, everyone. It's Glenn Calloway coming to you from the basement. This is a contest entry for my good friend Rachel. Previously, Rachel the Music Ma'am, now Rachel's Ghost. If you're not subscribed to Rachel's new channel, please do so. She's an icon of the VC and proud to call her a friend. She's been very supportive of me, and I appreciate that. And this is pretty cool. Rachel's kind of doing this contest. Motivation was Michael, 45 RPM, who just has one of the best channels on YouTube, whether it's music or anything else, and is a very cool dude. He has been promoting Rachel's new channel on his own channel with his own subscribers. And as a result, Rachel's new channel has really had huge support, especially recently. Now she's over 1,000 subscribers already. So that's amazing. And I'm glad to see Rachel getting support, especially after what happened to her. If those of you who don't know, her channel was sabotaged by some weasels that live in the underbelly of the YouTube world. So we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to mention any names. You weasels know who you are. So the contest is anybody can enter. So you have to answer 3 questions, make a video, subscribe to Rachel's channel. And it's pretty simple. So please either at least subscribe to Rachel's channel and check her out, or make a video and enter. So $25 gift certificate in US dollars, I understand. That's like $4,000 Canadian. I hope I win. A lot of people go, oh, if I win, give my money to so-and-so. Not me. Give it to me. I want it. I'm an old retired guy. I could use 25 bucks. Anyway. Albums. So the first question is, because it's Rachel's Ghost is the name of the channel. First album is show something with a ghost on the cover or a song with ghosts in the lyrics, something to do with ghosts. So we're going to do that. Number 2, show a comeback album from a band or an artist. And number 3, because Rachel's coming back with a new channel, you're getting the theme. And then number 3, something that would remind you of Michael 45 RPM channel, or Michael lives in Germany, so it could be a German pressing. Maybe it's something with the title, Michael on the album cover or something, whatever, something that has something to do. I think Michael wears glasses, so you could probably do somebody with whatever, just something to figure something out. Come on, get off my ass. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the ghost thing. I'm using CDs here. Sorry, Rachel and Michael, because Michael's a big audiophile vinyl guy. So, but you're gonna have to forgive me. Bruce Springsteen, one of my favorite Springsteen albums, "The Ghost of Tom Joad." This album really inspired by John Steinbeck's. What's that? The book about the migrants, Grapes of Wrath. Yeah. So Tom Joad, great album. From Bruce, "The Ghost of Tom Joad." I wonder if there's any ghosts in the pictures here. No, I don't see any ghosts. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, a comeback album. Well, I don't know if there's a better comeback album than this one. This is an artist who really put out some mediocre stuff after being one of the most prolific, greatest artists in the history of the world. My second favorite artist of all time behind the Beatles, Bob Dylan. "Time Out of Mind." What a fantastic album. Came out in 1997. Won 3 Grammy Awards. Up until then, in the 80s, after Bob did the Christian albums, which I quite like, he kind of fumbled around making some pretty mediocre albums. Knocked Out Loaded and Down in the Groove, and I can't even remember the titles of some of them. They're just, they're like one good song on them. The rest is just uninspired. Really, just Bob had lost it. and I'm not sure anybody thought he would get it back. And then he gets together with Daniel Lanois, produced this masterpiece, Time Out of Mind. Like I said, it won 3 Grammy Awards, Album of the Year, Best Contemporary Folk Album, Best Male Rock Vocal for a song called Cold Irons Bound. Fantastic, fantastic album. Rolling Stone magazine rates it, I think it's like the 40th greatest album of all time or something. Amazing turnaround to Bob's career, and ever since then he's been quite prolific, and that's awesome news for all of us. So, Bob Dylan, the big comeback. Okay, what do I do for Michael? First of all, if you're not a subscriber to Michael's channel, please do so. The man is a wealth of knowledge and just shows some great records. He really focuses a lot on audiophile recording. So if you're into like mobile fidelity stuff, and yeah, but not just that, just good pressings of albums. Like if you just want to go buy a regular album, a Zeppelin album or whatever, Michael has probably done a video telling you which pressing to look for, and that he's such a nice guy. So big fan of Michael's channel and Michael. I decided I was going to go with the German pressing, and then I went, no, I got it. David Bowie, because I turned into a David Bowie fanatic. The Berlin Trilogy. Bowie moves to Europe. I think he first went to France. He became like besties with Iggy Pop. And they went there and they produced Iggy Pop's album called The Idiot. And at the same time, then they ended up in Germany somehow and ended up at the studio, Hans' studio in East Berlin, and started making this album, which has turned out to be arguably my favorite David Bowie album, even more than Ziggy Stardust. Low. Incredible, incredible record. So, so this was the first of the trilogy. 1976, I think they started recording. I believe it was released in 1977. Then the second of the trilogy is Heroes, another fantastic album. And of course, the song Heroes turned out to be one of Bowie's biggest songs, I think, most enduring songs. And last but not least, probably the weakest of the three, but still a pretty solid album, is Lodger. So there was a trilogy albums recorded at Hansa Studios in East Berlin. That's for Michael. This is for Rachel. Thank you. Please support the contest, support Rachel's channel, and have a great day.